Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shabby and Chris Singleton on the call. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starting pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. Not the best results a year ago. looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on. But he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues. It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
0-1.
Freeman went deep in his most recent game. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Alcantara, 30 years old now, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. McCarthy aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him.
Batting third, the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
That to right. Brings it in. Runner tags it second. Oh, the throw is over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. The tag out.
Right there. He's out.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time, or maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball. Outside, and it's 2-1. Right side, hard hit. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rockies 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Antonio Senzatella. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Bare hands it. Tough play. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
This was the perfect spot to drop the bunt for a hit. I mean, he used his bat as a tool up there to direct the ball exactly where he wanted it to go and look smooth doing it at the same time. Really well done. And the defense right there stood no chance.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the move.
That's the ball.
Pitch is low. The throw.
He's out.
Tag. And he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
The 1-1. That one ripped, but foul. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jacob Marcy, the next to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
That one to first. He'll do it himself, and there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 1, Connor Norby.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Up the middle, base hit, and a run comes in. So 2 down. Now here is Heriberto Hernandez. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Throws to first in time. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Back at the ballpark where we're on sweep alert, Siggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
Line drive and foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Marcy under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Troy.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Troy Johnston. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. Out number 3. We go to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Liam Hicks.
Number 34, Liam Hicks.
Hey.
Out towards right center field. Doyle should have this one. One down. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Now here's the Marlins DH, Owen Casey. 0 for 6 in the series so far.
That's a ball.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss. Tied up here in the early going. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And they'll do it again. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
9, Brenton Doyle.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Edwards gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Trying to bunt his way on. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
1 down. Next for Colorado, Tyler Freeman. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And this one squirts away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And the count is 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. This to third, Sanoha. That's the inning. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one.
Yeah.
And there's a ball. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Got him swinging. Now one away.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Now it's going to be Kyle Stowers. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Bad time to throw one out of play with the runner starting on second, as it allows him just to walk home for the run. Remember, on a ball thrown out of play, the runners get the base they were going to plus one more. So that was basically an automatic run.
And that one handled. Steps on first for the out. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ball. That's ball two.
There's a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. This one in the air, right field, and that is that. One run in the inning, but they leave two. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 2. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. And that one sliced foul.
Well, these Rockies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Lopez on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-2. The Marlins up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Didn't go. Here's a 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Miami, now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. One pitch and one out.
The batter, number 6. Shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That clips the corner. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 2.
Two one now. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Marlins 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Johnston.
Fouled off to the right.
All these Rockies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
0-2 now. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Nope.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Lined into right. And there's one down.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, number 9,
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Here's a 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Sliced hard but foul. Two on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Ball.
The 1-1 on the ground out to short, and that ends the inning. Welcome back, and struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Check swing called strike. That is strike two.
Ball two.
Next offering misses down and away. Set down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And first offering is fouled off. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 0-2. Chopper right side. And that chance handled. He takes it on his own. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Close, but called the ball. And now it's even 1-1. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two down, nobody on. Goes down looking. Miami down in order. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Stepping in, Tyler Freeman.
The second baseman, Tyler Freeman.
That one outside. And it's 1-0. On the ground right side, Norby takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
For Colorado, the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
The Fish leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Mickey Moniak will hit next.
Moniak.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And they trail it here. Back here in Miami. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Ball, that's low.
And that's outside. Ball 2. Fouled off left side. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying and gone. He leaves the yard to right. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-1.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Antonio Senzatella won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle it. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Brennan Bernardino.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the
Heriberto Hernandez digs in down.
Heriberto Hernandez.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 1-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Number 6, shortstop, Otto.
Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Comes up empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Right back to him on the mound. To first. That's out number 3. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. We're through 6 full. You're watching Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Welcome back. The sweep is still in play, but they'll need a late rally to make that happen, Singy.
This is when you find out a lot about a club's makeup, Boog. Fight, focus, and how badly they want it. Of course, I'm talking about both sides.
On the ground right side, Edwards. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Ground ball to the right side, and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Anthony Bender.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. That missed by a lot, and that is ball 1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. And another ball. The Rockies with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that is a big first out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Action in the pen down there. Calvin Fauché, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Zuber warming up his 3. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Ball 1.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 left for Colorado, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Marlins DH, Owen Casey. And there's a strike. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Clips the corner. 0-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw off the mark, and he's in there.
High throw may have made the difference right there. It's kind of hard to say, though. It's a little tougher for a catcher with a left-handed hitter in the box, and that hitter does not have to move at all to help you out. He just got under the throw, and it took off on him a little bit.
Man on second, 2 down.
Nope.
And the slider
outside.
just misses.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Caught him looking for the K. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Back here at Lone Depot Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. Bunting for a hit. The underhand flip, but it's not in time. Base hit.
The batter, number 2.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Freeman.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
This one in the air, center field. Marcy has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. Hunter Goodman now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
0-1 down. On the ground to third. Sanoha throws across the diamond, and he's out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Manager out of the dugout now. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Pete Fairbanks.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Ball 1 on a pitch inside. In the air to left center. Stowers on the move to the gap. And that's the third out. So one left for Colorado. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Leading up for the Marlins, the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Just
that ball went
missed.
out.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Nice grab. To first. Nicely done for the out. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that. Out towards right center field. McCarthy settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, number 13,
Heriberto Hernandez. The next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
That's the ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Nope.
Hernandez off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Got him looking. Strike 3 called, and a slider at the knees. Marlins leave 1, but they still lead at 3-1. Back here in Miami, all set to start the 9th in this one. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That's too low. Ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ball, that's it.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
The 1-1.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
That
Ball
one misses. Ball 3. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. That's in there, and the count's full. Struck him out swinging. Rockies down to their final out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Troy Johnston, 1 for 3. Fairbanks going for save number 1 in this spot. Not even close there. Yeah, that's ball 2. That one missed.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
The Marlins trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. And that drops in for a strike. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two down, nobody on. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now. There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're seeing.
Got it, and that's the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long. From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. If he's able to carry that momentum over to today, we're in for a show on MLB The Show.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And the starter for Toronto, Patrick Corbin. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jake McCarthy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Corbin, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Out to short, Jimenez. Fires in time.
Batting third, catcher Hunter Goodman.
2 down, bases empty. Hunter Goodman digs in now. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the Blue Jays will get. And the batter is George Springer. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. In the air, right field. He's got it. And there's one down. Strike two.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Nope.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Caught him looking for the K.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Inside corner for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
In the dirt, ball one. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. That's outside.
Outside.
And it's 3-2. struck him out looking. Scoreless after 1. Back now in Toronto. All set for the start of the inning. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Check swing. He went. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Outside. Full count now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The Rockies looking to strike first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swings through that.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there. But with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Stepping in, number 7.
Ball, that's down.
And the 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Varsho under this one. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting 7th, right fielder Jordan Beck.
Late swing, fouled off. The Rockies with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. That's towards center. Two down.
Batting 8th, third baseman Willie Castro.
This is Willie Castro, a switch hitter batting right. And there's a strike. No score here in the second.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Out to short. And that is the inning. Back here at Rogers Center. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Throw to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Okamoto aboard here at first with nobody out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays. Runner on the go. And it's fouled off.
Ball 1.
Man at first, one away. And it stays fair. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Fastball for a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Two on, one out. Misses inside. And the count 1-2. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Freeman. They get 1. On to first, double play.
Poetry.
Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Aye.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out of the left center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first. Hitless today, but after seeing what he did last game, I'm sure it's just a matter of time, Boog. Always a dangerous guy when at the plate.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Man at second. Bunch it back towards the pitcher. Fires over to Guerrero. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman.
And here's a look at
Freeman.
how he's using his pitches in this one. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Way out front for strike two. The Rockies looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Goodman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Sends it to first. That ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Fastball for a strike. Speed wins on a great effort there. Singy, that was a close play. And it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't.
A little bit low. Ball 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Just missing outside there. And the count is 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Doyle moving under it. That's out number 2. Now George Springer at the plate. Springer, who statistically has turned out to be one of the greatest postseason performers of all time when you look at his OPS in playoff games. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-0.
Hey!
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Start of the 4th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Mickey Moniak.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that one popped to short. Jimenez under it. 1 away.
Up next for Colorado, shortstop Ezekiel Tovar.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's 2 down. And now the first baseman 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
That's a ball. Ball, that's off the plate.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Now the 0-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And a quick out, number 1.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
That one drilled left field and foul ball. Varsho in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. The 0-2. Got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Out to short, Tovar. Fires to first, and he has thrown 4. Back now in Toronto. Ready now for the 5th inning. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. Foul ball there.
All these Rockies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Almost got him. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Ball 1.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Out to short. Throw to first in time. And here
Up
is
next,
Brenton
for
Doyle.
Colorado, center fielder Brenton Doyle.
That to right. Springer on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And back here at Rogers And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fought off foul. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground right side. Freeman throws to first in time.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
First pitch just misses. There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in, and that quickly 2 away. And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
That's a ball.
On the ground to third, Castro. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Bunting for a hit. Clement, the flip, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. First offering, runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
He's got it. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Up next for Colorado, catcher Hunter Goodman.
Late on that fastball.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 0-2. Pitch gets away. Runner stays put at third. The Rockies with a chance to score first. And we're the top half of the sixth.
Ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. That's an out, but the go-ahead run comes across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run
in. In the air, right field. Springer on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now for the Jays, Miles Straw. That misses.
Nope, that's down.
Ball 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To Tovar. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Here's George Springer.
For the Blue Jays, right fielder, George Springer.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. So another good inning for him. Back now in Toronto. Top of inning number 7. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Softly hit to third, and that's a foul ball. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Braden Fisher getting loose out there. Little, the lefty, warming up as well. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Up next for Colorado, first baseman T.J. Rumfield.
Right side. And it goes just foul. Oh, 1 down. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Here's a 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 away. At the plate, Jordan Beck. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Troy Johnston trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Nothing doing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
First baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now pitching for
Miguel Castro comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Nasty pitch right there. Strike one. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. One up, one down. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That one the other way, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Blue Jays down a run here at the bottom of the 7th. And a count 1-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
And fouled off. So the tying run at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for Toronto. Still behind. Back here at Rogers Center. Now the third baseman, Willie Castro. And that is out of play. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for Colorado, center fielder Griffin Doyle.
Ball 1.
Base hit, and that's a 1-out single. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Well, Boog, yet another standout game from him. Quick hands, great balance in the box.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Man at second, and he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That got him.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman Tyler Freeman.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 1 out. And it's 1-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty. First and second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 8th. There's a line drive to left field. Strong gets under it, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, number 55. That one catches the corner for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter, Sosa.
That's outside.
On the ground to third. And foul. It's just foul. That was close. The 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, Miles Straw. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And that's a strikeout looking. Straw wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. To the right side. Fires to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Fastball for a strike. Jimenez wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. The 1-1.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
1-2 here. Bouncer to second. Freeman out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brendan Little. This is his 3rd time out this year. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Ball inside.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Check swing, now an appeal to third. Did not go. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And the inning is over. Last chance for the home team. Now here's the leadoff.
Now pitching for
Juan
Colorado.
Mejia comes out trying to close it out. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Pitch misses there. And 1-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The Rockies trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Outside with a breaking ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. One-run game, bottom 9. This ball's chopped on the ground. Castro slinging it to first in time. So up next, Dalton Varsho, 1 for 3. Close but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Man at second. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one just misses. 2-2.
That's a really good take.
That one missed.
That's the ball.
Kazuma Okamoto waiting to hit for Toronto. And he walked him. And now the winning run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
And that one clips the corner.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Over to Freeman. They get one. Out. A double play to end it with the tying run stranded at second.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him.